Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, August 8, 2025. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar for today. So what do we have today in the agenda? Japanese data during the Asian session mostly disappoints the market participants. Household spending down, adjustment current account down, so not quite good data from Japan. We will take a look at the US dollar versus the Japanese yen later on to see what is going on here. Consumer climate data from Switzerland scheduled for release at 9 o'clock. And that's about it. This is the London session. 1:15, we got Bank of England MPC member to give a speech. And then regular data are scheduled for release. 2:30, employment change and unemployment rate from Canada. 6 o'clock, CPI from Russian Federation. And quarterly GDP as well. US Barker Hughes oil recount, total recount data are scheduled for release at 7 o'clock. And that's about it. So very easy going Friday. This time on the financial market. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We start with the euro dollar. So the euro dollar for our time frame chart is looking bullish. The price hit the technical resistance 1.17 and reversed lower towards the 100 periods moving average. So right now, as you can see, bulls are testing this level here, the low from the July 25th. They want to break above this level, because if they break, then the next target is the July 24th swing high from July 24th at the level of 1.1789. So that's about 89 pips higher. Nevertheless, we need to take a look at the RSI. The RSI indicator hit the extremely overbought conditions at the level of 17. Now it is pulling back from this level. So we have the first leg to the downside done with the low at 1.1613, and the market keeps moving sideways above 100 periods moving average, above the technical support, obviously 1.1603. Nevertheless, there is still no indication that the market wants to break to the upside as we wait for the fundamental trigger to do it. British pound, after the yesterday's interest rate decision, hits the level of, let's start with this. Okay, let me just zoom in. So what do we have? We have the local high at 1.3452, just below the technical resistance, as you can see here. So the red scenario is invalidated. Oops, sorry, we have to invalidate this scenario. So let's remove this arrow, and market is apparently moving towards the level of 1.3462, right? So it is following the green rectangle, green arrow, obviously, but the ultimate target, if in case of a breakout, is obviously 1.3590. So this is the high of the wave B, the previous wave B. Right, so as long as we stay above 100 periods moving average, above 1.3368, 1.3388 level, the outlook remains bullish. Occasional pullbacks might happen because we hit the extremely overbought conditions on the 4-hour time frame chart. Nevertheless, generally we should see higher prices, basically, right? So first obstacle in form of the supply zone technical resistance and 100 periods moving average has been violated. Now there's a second obstacle, technical resistance, and the second technical resistance, if it's violated, swing high might be tested. All right, US dollar versus the Japanese yen after the data. It's still looking undecided. Still looking undecided yet. So what's going on here? On the 4-hour time frame chart of the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, the market keeps moving sideways. Dips towards 146.65 are being bought back up. So our scenario of breakout to the downside still has not been initiated. Neither was initiated the bullish scenario towards 150.92. Okay, so there is simply sideways moving market. We are below 100 periods moving average, below major technical resistance. We are off that trend line that market broke, but there is no there is no movement to the upside, not to the downside just yet. No trigger that might cause this movement has been published, despite the fact that the data from the Japanese economy were quite disappointing for the market participants, right? Nevertheless, they're still waiting to do something with this data. Maybe they need more time to digest it, and then the market will move in the either direction. It looks like it wants to move higher because the dips are being bought back up. So that's the situation here. S&P 500 has printed a very interesting candlestick pattern at the level of 6,400. We have the shooting star confirmation and movement to the downside towards 6,308. Nevertheless, the market managed to bounce back up towards 6,361, and we are now above the technical support and 100 periods moving average, which means that there is still a chance for this market to test the swing high at 6,438 soon, right? So we need to observe this market very, very closely. The bulls have managed to retrace way above the 61% Fibonacci retracement of this down swing, so we retrace at 78% or even more, and the bulls are ready to move higher, basically to establish new swing high above 6,437. As long as we trade above the technical support levels, especially above this local low 6,210, the outlook remains bullish on S&P 500. Bitcoin broke above the supply zone finally. So our red scenario is now invalidated. We are above the demand zone, so we are following this green scenario towards 119,859, basically 120,000. Local high 117,677. Now we're testing the breakout as the market conditions are quite strong. There is still a chance to continue this breakout to the upside, as indicated by our scenario. So there is a possibility of a rally on a Bitcoin. And the other one is, of course, the Ethereum. The Ethereum market made another swing high. Look at this. We broke above the trend line resistance. We broke above 3,938. We printed new marginal high at 3,964. So quite like 25-30 pips, $30 above the swing high. Nevertheless, the market is still moving up as let's say as our scenario showed in the past. I got so many things in my mind, so I don't know what to say. Okay, so RSI is overbought, extremely overbought. So please expect a slight pullback to the downside. This candle here has a very long upper shadow, so there is some supply coming in. The question is whether the bulls will be strong enough to break above this supply higher. Right, on a daily time frame chart, Ethereum still looks bullish, and there is still plenty of room to the upside here. Especially if we break above 4,000 and hit 4,118. Please notice that on the daily time frame chart, we're still following our bullish scenario and our Fibonacci extension target projection, right? So what do I mean is very simple. Let me do the trend-based Fibonacci extension, and let's find what are the targets for the wave 3 now, because we are developing wave 3. And as you can see, 1.61 is located at 4,540. So this is the target for the wave 3, and that will be perfect target for the wave 3. Then we will start wave 4. I don't know how deep we will go in wave 4, and then there is still wave 5 waiting to be developed. If we hit 161% Fibonacci extension, this would be a textbook example of using Fibonacci extensions as a target projections for the wave 3. There is a potential on a daily time frame chart that we will do this. Okay, so please focus and stay vigilant. On a weekly time frame chart, as you can see, this level here will be very close. 161% Fibonacci extension will be very close to the swing high and all-time high. located at 4,863. So there might be a little bit of the extension higher, right, towards this all-time high. Look at the weekly candle. It's Friday. Weekly candle is looking very, very bullish. Bullish continuation pattern. Here, if we close like this, if we close weekly candle like this or higher, it's bullish again from the candlestick pattern alone. Yep, that's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.